Being first gen and of someone of low income, I was really nervous entering college that I would meet a lot of barriers, but FSP gave me a lot of resources that I was able to use throughout the normal school year that really helped me progress and feel confident to take on college.
The Freshman Transfer Summer Program is a 7-week rigorous academic bridge program where students from first generation or historically underrepresented backgrounds come to campus and have the opportunity to take 3 classes that count towards their units that they need to graduate. They work with peer counselors better there to ensure their success. That way they are better prepared to start classes at UCLA in the fall.
Dorming on campus at UCLA is a really amazing experience. We have gyms, pianos scattered around campus, places to relax, rest in the sun. And so living on campus is really a fruitful experience just because of the amount of spaces you have open and available to you.
Dorm life, it's just a new sense of community that I'm so grateful that I got to experience. There's something really therapeutic about having trouble with an assignment and going to your neighbor and knocking on the door and be like, help me! And then boom, we knocked it out like immediately because you're right next to me.
The cost might look a little scary. I think someone that does come from a low income background, I was scared when I saw the cost, but I was able to apply for an AAP scholarship that covered my tuition for the program.
One event that FSP held was a family resource fair, and fair was centered towards showing families all the resources that are there to support students. And having my parents see the resources that are there to help me gave them this peace of mind because they're able to see that I'm not alone, like I have things that are backing me up or just resources that are there for me to take advantage of.
There's so many resources on campus that people just don't know about or people are too shy to use. But I always tell my students, these resources are meant to make a space for us here and utilize them as much as you can. Don't ever feel ashamed for reaching out for support. Those programs literally exist for us.
During a PLF session, we have one specifically for each class. We can ask any questions that we have or just speak about anything happening within the class. Mostly what it's been so far is if you need any help with anything, tell me about it and we can work through it together.
One thing, I don't think I was prepared enough for like how busy the schedule was going to be, but at the same time I'm glad that I'm experiencing this program because it's putting a structure into my life, also in my academics, and like giving me discipline as to how it will be in the following quarters. Like in the fall, it'll be easier because I'll see familiar faces and also I'm learning about all the resources. It's a really good opportunity that I feel like anyone that applies here as a transfer student or freshman should take.
Decided to choose UCLA over other schools because I really saw like the aspect of inclusion that there was and there was so much community for Latinx students like me. So I felt like this was a perfect fit. There was so many programs here, so many opportunities to find community and just to find people like you, like a home away from home.
I would want to say to any student who doesn't feel like they would fit or belong at UCLA that they were chosen and accepted to attend UCLA for a reason. I think that for a student to even get into UCLA, the admissions team and other people at UCLA had to see something special and important about that student. I think that every student who attends UCLA has the ability to make change in whatever community that they're in, but every single individual's experiences, their values, and their beliefs can contribute to the diversity that we have at the school.
Imposter syndrome is valid. We aren't made to feel like we belong in this system or that once we're in this system, we won't succeed. However, I feel like with our community cultural wealth and what we've learned from not only our families, our backgrounds, but one another, I think that it does make sure you belong at UCLA.
Now academically, I feel like I have that stepping stool. I feel like I'm gonna go in knowing something that essentially like no one else knows. So I would definitely say that it was worth it.
One thing that I would tell to the future students is remember that you have worked hard, remember that you earned this, and remember that you belong here.